Good afternoon. Welcome to 𝐻𝐿𝐲 Academy, Reading Live with me, 𝐿𝐻𝐿 James. Another lovely week ahead of us. I hope you all had a lovely 2 days of break. I'm sure that you all were practicing for sure. But apart from that, I know that you all have been practicing, training. Were you? Yes. Excellent. So I'm eagerly waiting to see what are you all, or what were you all doing for the past 2 days, and then what are your plans for this week? How many of you would attend? How many of you are eagerly waiting, or do you have any plans for this week? So everything comes, isn't it, with your hard work. So what are the things 𝐻𝐿𝐲 Academy has in stores for you? We have an array of linguistic exam that we give training. Jalmi, good afternoon. Sanita Sabu, good afternoon. So if you are not aware, see, please always have this a small clue about. See, there are a lot of exams depending on the country that you are going to. Okay, see, for example, PSN have come with a new test which is exclusive for people who are trying to migrate to Canada or to go to Canada for job. Okay, that's more of a general categorization of it. Okay, but there are exams such as many exams if you want to go to Ireland, not just apart from whatever the exams that you're doing. There are one more exam which not much of people are aware of. If you are an aspirant who want to go migrate to Australia, New Zealand and all those places, there is an exclusive another test. But depends, see, not that, and also another small advice to each one of you. See, please understand, no matter whatever the exams that you're taking, please be aware of it that it's an international exam. No exam is easier than the other one. Depends on where you have a gray area. Okay. See, for example, when I was trying to do, okay, due to my handwriting, then I had to shift to another exam. Because we have to see where we are lacking, and then you have to decide. Okay, so if you are a person who have a problem with speaking, then you should know one of those exams are not going to be working because you're going to deal with the computer. Okay, so there is another exam where you might deal with a human being, so they would understand. So likewise, you should know, depending on, so don't jump on the aspect. See, there are students who come to me or come to us, say, see, everybody told that it is easy, so I'm attending. Don't do that. Okay, this is an overall clue or overall assessment about, because students jump on the aspect, they said anybody can do. It's not like that. Okay, so you have to be very, you have to have an overall gauge about it. So if you want to know more insights, please do not hesitate to contact the number. They'll be happy to assist you. Okay, we're all here to make sure that you all are benefited. That's our motto. So 𝐻𝐿𝐲 Academy is always for you all, for all your needs. That's all one thing that we can guarantee. We'll try to do whatever the way in the aspect of training. Okay, we'll push you, that is for sure. Pankaj, good afternoon. Anija Devdathan, good afternoon. Gia Eben, good afternoon. 𝐻𝐿𝐲 Joseph, good afternoon. Jibby John, good afternoon. Gigi Samuel, good afternoon. Nancy, good afternoon. Sophia, good afternoon. 𝐻𝐿𝐲, good afternoon. Anuam, good afternoon. Titus, good afternoon. Misha Vibe, good afternoon. Asha Sabin, good afternoon. Very nice to see a mix of known people's name as well as new people's name. So if there is anyone who's attending the live for the very first time, please do let me know where you're from and if you're attending the very first time. Geetu Kannan, good afternoon. Lima Thomas, good afternoon. Bindu Epi, good afternoon. We've just pinned the social media platform where 𝐻𝐿𝐲 Academy, where you can get the first-hand information. if you are a person who haven't liked our page, or if you haven't clicked the follow button, please do click the like button and the follow button so that you do not miss anything. Very nice. 𝐿, Maldives. I love that place. It has a profound memory. Which atoll are you from? Or which atoll? Tell me which atoll. Then I would know what are the hospitals there. Maya, good afternoon. Shruti Shahjan, good afternoon. I had a student from Maldives, just cleared. Now I have another student, Zia from Maldives. Abjo, good afternoon. Tijo, good afternoon. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Gia, ADK, Male, okay, fair enough. Good enough, good enough. I've been there because it's one of the most prominent hospitals, isn't it? Good enough, good enough. Majidi Magu, right? If I'm not mistaken. Nisha, good afternoon. Jinju Jidin, good afternoon. Bindu Ebi, I'm from Ireland. Very nice. Bindu, land of no snakes, isn't it? You're one lucky because there are lots of people who are afraid of snakes. So you are in one amongst the country where there is no snake as well. And a lot of people's dream country is what you are already there. Good enough, good enough. Bibin Thomas, good afternoon. Meenu Albert, good afternoon. Naina Babu, good evening. Fauzia Fazil, good afternoon. A very, very, very good afternoon. So no matter wherever you are from, a very good morning, a very good afternoon, and a very good evening to all my lovely students. So I have two new people today. Gia from Maldives, which is a very profound place in my life, and Bindu from Ireland. Very nice. Reshmi Bipin, good afternoon. Now, what are the things that, why I keep on asking? If you have liked, if you have subscribed, even if you have, be aware that we only have two Telegram pages. One is an official 𝐿 Academy Telegram page, which we have pinned, and an exclusive reading Telegram page. Both, all these channels that we have, the page that we have, the Telegram pages that we have, these are all free access for you. If somebody asks you for any payment, please do understand it is not by us. Do not fall for these wrong people's hand. We try to avoid. That is why in reading exclusive Telegram page, we have a scrutinizing policy where we will only accept you after double checking. There's a scrutinizing policy. So our admin will ask you to send certain details. We will double check it and then only we will accept you into the group. Anish Shibu, good afternoon. Now, why all these things? Because we want to make sure that you as a student gets an ample space just to study. We want to make sure that we create that ambience to study, because you have the innate ability just to give you that space to enhance it. So no matter whatever that we are doing, we try to give you a lot of insight. So if you please do like the page, please do subscribe. And if you have not yet shared the very same link that you're watching, if you feel my classes are beneficial, please do not hesitate to share. Would be happy, because the number of shares I gauge my classes. Tangasudha Shiny, good afternoon, good afternoon. So are you all, I know that two people are only said new, but although there are few other names which I am very, very sure that they are new, but of course it's not mandatory that you have to tell me. Now, what are the things that you have to be very, very sure about, or very much you have to look into? See, the first and the foremost important thing, you should know what is the purpose. See, you should understand why you are entering such kind of classes. The whole purpose is to make sure that you are benefited. Okay, so you have to do certain thing. One, you have to comment. The only way to gauge whether you are able to understand or what are you going through is only by your valuable feedback. So please do not hesitate to feed your valuable comments. The other one is, do not be afraid of getting it into or getting the wrong answer. Me as a trainer is to make sure that we from Neetu's family is only here to make sure that you've been corrected. Okay. So Anil Kumar, good afternoon. Geeta Aruna, good afternoon. Liji Kurian, good afternoon. So are you all ready? Vasi Makrum, good afternoon. Kavita Balaji, good afternoon. Lot of new names, but two people. Island Bindu and Gia from Maldives. So are you all ready for today's session? If so, give me a quick thumbs up or say yes, ready. Then first thing we'll be discussing a part B, and then we'll be talking about part A. Shiny is ready, good. Angelina Moore, good afternoon. I love to see at least one icon next to you, because most of you have Tangasudha ready, at least one heart-shaped flag, and number one, number two. Good enough. Sina Susan Sam, good afternoon. Jilmi Joy ready. Sanita Sabu ready. Wasim, I'm from Andhra Pradesh. I have another student from Hyderabad. Okay, very nice. So I have Wasim Akram from Hyderabad. Marin Korean Reddy, Angelina Reddy, Donna Joseph, good afternoon. Inba, good afternoon. Inba from Qatar or somewhere. Gia, Maldives, ready. Good enough, good enough. So as you all have said, ready. So the first thing will be, the material will be popping up on the screen. Do not waste your valuable time. Do as what you do on the day of exam. Try to compete with the time. Make sure that you are finishing on or before time. Good enough, Josmi ready. In bias. Okay, fair enough. Nine are ready. There you have the material. Please do the material and then we will discuss it later. Once you have completed the answer, just put a thumbs up or say done. Don't type the answers. Right. Time. Done, isn't it? So, Clarina, good evening. Christy, good afternoon. Reshmi, done, the first one to say. Drishya, good afternoon. Jasbin Joseph, good afternoon. Lot of people with the number one icon, which is an absolute honor to see students. Why? Because of your valued support, we are here every day in front of you, isn't it? So, good enough. I think all of you have got the answer on or before time. Now, would you be kind enough to tell me what is your answer and where you got that answer? That where is very important. Yeah, please do let me know where you got that answer from. Tell me what is your answer and where you got that answer. Let me see what are all your answers. Tell me what are your answers. Bibin done. Okay, fair enough. Tell me what are your answers. Shiny V is done. Okay, fair enough. Tell me what is your answer and where you got that answer from. That where is very important. Why where is very important? Because you have to always understand when you read something and there is some place where you might go wrong. Tijo is the first one to tell me A from the second line. Okay, fair enough. So Tijo has the answer A. Now how about all the others? What are your answers? Tell me what are your answers. do not worry about, I told you, that is the most important thing that, okay, Shiny is also seconding to Joe saying that A from the first part. Okay, fair enough. So I have two answers which is saying A. Angelina is saying B from middle. Okay. Pankaj is saying A from second and third line. Okay, fair enough. Divya Subhash is also saying A. So most of my students are saying A. Very good. From last line. Okay, see, these are all possibilities, isn't it? My first two students said first, second, and the last student is saying from the last line. See, this is where that diversity happens, isn't it? How we perceive, how we look into. Lissy Augustine from first and second. Which one is your answer, Lissy? That is what I need. I need to know what is your answer and where you got the answer. 𝐿𝐴 Joseph is saying A from last line. Okay. Now see, A is from the first part, A is from the last part. So let's see. Anija 𝐿𝐴 A from the middle. Okay. Fair enough. Tangasudha B from middle. Okay. Fair enough. So A from first and the last part, B from the middle. Okay. This is where the answer option stays. Bibin is also saying B from middle. Okay. Fair enough. I want all of you to comment. See, do not worry about right or wrong. Your first job is to make sure that you take that first step. What is the first step? Accepting. Okay, this is what I got and this is where I got. If it is right, absolutely congratulations. If it is if it is wrong, again, absolutely another congratulations. Why? You've been corrected. Either way, you are benefited. And as you can see, the April-May June batch is going to end up very soon. So if you have still not yet joined, or if you want to get some professional approach, please do not hesitate. The days are just, or the seats are just minimal. If you want, please do join. Grishma, good afternoon. Fair enough. Now I have, not that all the students have told me what is the answer, but whomever have told me, it is a mix of A and B. So I always appreciate students who take that initiative on commenting, isn't it? See, what is the thing on sitting without even commenting? See, that is not learning. You have to understand your whole job when you sit is to make sure that you comment at least. Right or wrong, it is not a problem. But that is the first step. You have to come out of that comfort zone. You know, we always think that, oh my God, what will they think about if I'm typing wrong? What is others going to do? Nothing. Okay, Anita Simon is saying B. Okay, now B and A are of even proportion. Now, I think that is the number of students who are going to comment. So, yeah, congratulations to all the students who have commented, okay, because it takes guts, isn't it? I always love those students who has that ability to come and say, see, this is what I got. Right or wrong, doesn't matter. So absolutely good enough. Again, Chinchu Jitin B from middle, Jiji Amrit B from middle, Merin Kurian A from last, Tansi B from middle, Kavita Balaji B from middle, Manju Jain, good afternoon. Very, very good. At least few of you are again commenting. Absolutely good enough. Now let's go back and see what is the answer and where we get that answer from, whether it is A or it is B or it is C. We have never told you what is the answer, isn't it? Now let's see. Now material is there on the screen. Now what is the first and the foremost important thing that you have to really be cautious about when you are doing B? First and the foremost important thing you have to understand is very different to what you have done in A. Hazim, good afternoon. Misha Vaibu, B from middle. Okay, fair enough. So what is the first thing that you do when you're doing part B? First and the foremost important thing that you do when you're doing part B is, one, read the question, underline the keywords of the question, understand the question. Very, very, very important. Again, I repeat, read the question, underline the keywords on the question, understand the question. Now let's see what the question is asking you. When, now this WH kind of question are very, very, very important. When a GP's patient are entered into the GP notify system, the GP. So this is definitely pointing on the aspect of the GP, not about anything. What should they do when the patients are entered into that particular system, GP? Now you have to always read along with the sentence. So the GP needs to complete and return the confirmation form by fax they have received the information. So need to complete and confirm. Okay. So this is what the GP when patients are entered. Okay. Now the GP gets notification via email or fax until it is the first time one of their patients have entered into the GP. So generally what the whole GP notification system, the notification sends the GP via email or fax until the first time. Okay. Now the GP faxes or emails GP notify coordinator to confirm they have received a message. So one, they have to complete and return a confirmation form by fax to confirm they have received the information. Be careful with when you're reading. Okay. GP gets the notification via email or fax. So this is they are to return by sending a fax. This is they receive fax. So these are the small differences. Okay. Now here faxes or emails too. So something again they are sending. Now let's read. GP notify guidance. 𝐿𝐴𝐧, good afternoon, sir. For GP. Now GP notify, that is an automated notification system that informs GP about patient's admission. So what is GP notify system? That informs the GP about patient's admission, not only admission, patient discharge, patient death. These are things that it does. When a patient is admitted, discharged or dies, the automated computer system will inform the patient's nominated GP by email or fax for the update. Okay, so what is that? The GP gets the information through what? Email and fax. So slightly pointing into B. Okay, reading further, GPs will receive an enrollment confirmation the first time such an event occurs. Okay, so first time. Okay, the form needs to be completed and faxed for automated notification to continue. Now see, what to continue? Needs to complete and return a confirmation form by fax to confirm they have received the information. No, that is the problem there. So this is not there. It is not to show that, okay, I have received the notification, they are faxing. They are faxing it to continue. Understood? The form needs to be completed and faxed for automated notification to continue. That GP starts receiving the work. So that's the first time. So slightly, I'm sorry for people who have got it's not there. To receive notification via fax or email, you will receive an enrollment confirmation for the form for the first time an event occurs on any of your patients. So that is only first time. So unless it is the first time, what? You will not get the notification. You will receive the enrollment confirmation form the first time. So most definitely it is B now. Once the form is completed and returned via fax, automated notification will commence. So that means once you have said, okay, this is what it is, then your automatic notification will start commencing. If your contact detail changes, notify GP coordinator. Please note the GPs are responsible for ensuring their details are correct and ensuring fax machines or computer provide adequate privacy for transfer. So this is a straight eliminator. The last part, have received the information. It is not, they are not sending to say that we have received information. That is not the reason why they are completing and returning the confirmation. So A is also eliminated. So the answer is B. So congratulations to all the students who have got B as an answer. Very, very good. Anju Vipin, good afternoon. Nimisha Babu, good afternoon. Understood? Any doubts? If you have any doubts, please do clarify. Angelina is very happy because she got it right. Good enough. Thanga Sudha is happy. Okay, fair enough. Kavita Balaji is answering. Fair enough, fair enough. Any doubts with regards to my explanation, or if you're not sure about what I've told you, or if you have any clarification needed. Anita, Hyman, Bibin, Thomas, all are dancing. Excellent. Asha, Sebin, happy. Good enough. Any doubts? Merlin Loveson, good afternoon. Anija, clear, thank you. Pleasure. Gigi Samuel, understood. Right. So, because you don't have any doubts, let's go to the next thing. What is next thing? We're going to talk about part A. So, what is today's part A? Is this osteogenesis imperfecta. Okay. Inba, thank you. Pleasure is always mine, isn't it? I should be saying thank you because of your lovely participation. See, the way you participate, that gives us more energy. Very simple. So I've told you what is today's part A. I want you to tell me how you felt about today's part A and how many minutes you took to complete. Josmin, well explained. Thank you very much, Josmin. I am happy that you are happy with my explanation. I hope you have shared because you feel that I'm doing good. Please do not hesitate to share. Now, why it is important that you all share? See, because we say sharing is caring, isn't it? There are a number of students who are still not aware, who want to make that significant impact in their life to reach their dream country, but maybe with a lot of constraints. They don't know what to do, what not to do. So if you share and they see that, because they always trust all of us, isn't it? When we share, we do not share something to make the others ruin their life. We share so that it can be beneficial. And if you feel that, yes, you want to be that impact in another person's life, please do not hesitate to share. And again, I repeat, just a reminder, we have the last few seats available for April, May, June. If you want to make sure that you need some professional approach, please do not hesitate to contact the number and grab your seats. Right. So I'm still expecting what you are going to talk. I want to know how you felt about today's material, osteogenesis imperfecta. What you felt, how many minutes you completed. Then I'll fire the 20 answers. Anybody want to tell me how you felt about today's material? Was it what? Whatever you feel. Okay. I'm eagerly waiting to read. Today, maybe after 2 days of holiday, you're a bit on a holiday mood, is it? That's why your comments are a bit less on the aspect. Yeah, but I'll take it. Now, so let's go in. Kavita is the first one. Thank you very much, Kavita. Little tricky, 12 minutes. Okay, excellent, good enough. So I have at least one person telling me that the material was little tricky, 12 minutes. Okay, fair enough. Now let's go into part A. Now, what are the things that you have to? Tijo is very precise, completed in 14 minutes and 38 seconds. Jilmi is saying tricky, 12 minutes. Okay, good enough, good enough. You're all lovely students, isn't it? Whenever you've been asked for certain things, you always have that courtesy to comment on. Good enough. Now, the material will be popping up on the screen. So you have to always remember, today's B is little hard. Okay, fair enough, Tijo. I can gauge that. So what are the things that you have to really be cautious about when you're doing part A? One, you have to always remember it is 15 minutes and 20 questions. Okay, so what is the strategy? Strategy is called skimming and scanning. Now, what is scanning? Scanning means detail look, which we already do, and you all are very much aware why you take scanning. So you are gonna detail it so much in depth and on the aspect so that you will not miss anything, isn't it? Now, what is skimming? Skimming means quick look. Now, how much time can you take to skim? See, the maximum time that you can take to skim, they say is 1 to 2 minutes, but I would say take only about 15 seconds each text, because we have 4 texts based on one common theme. Today's common theme is osteogenesis imperfecta. Now, what are the things that you have to do when you're skimming? You're going to underline the keywords. Now, what are the keywords? We have done an exclusive video on part A, which is on the very same page that you're watching. Just go back a bit days back, Okay, see what is the one which has the maximum number of views. That is the one. Okay, that's a clue. Now, what are you to do? Skimming. See, when you're skimming, you're not going to read each and every word and understand each and every word. You're going to quick read it to understand how to. Okay, I'm just going to show you. So, osteogenesis imperfecta is a bone disease in people with fragile bones and break easily. Another name for it is brittle bone disease. Experts categorized into 19 types. The first four, which are imperfecta, are common, and these include type 1, the mildest and the most common, in broken bone fracture or the muscle weakness. It doesn't cause any bone deformity. Type 2 one, type 2 can't breathe and die young, and multiple bone, broken and baby born. Type 3 is baby born with violence, and type 3 often leads to severe physical disabilities. Type 4 bone breaks very easily and usually have first breakable before the puberty, and with mild and moderate and bone deformity. Osteogenesis imperfecta is rare. It affects about 1 in 20,000 people. So overall types are mentioned. What is this and what is the prevalence? Likewise, you should go through each text. Okay, text B, it occurs in gene mutation. The mutation is sporadic, random, maybe in one or both parents, maybe one. Likewise, you should symptoms. So what are these texts going to talk about? They're going to talk about a lot of symptoms. Now text C, of course, it's about a study. So that is there. So anything about a study, go to C. Now goal of treatment. So anything about treatment, go to D. This is how you categorize it. Okay, you have to go a bit more in depth, but I'm just saying overview. After this, you're going to go to the question. See, these 20 questions are divided into 3 types of questions. You should by heart it. 1 to 7, these type of questions are called match the following questions, where you are expected to type the answers can be which text it falls under, not about which is the exact sentence, which is where, no, which text it falls under, and you may use any of these letters more than once. Now here also, the type of question changes, strategy doesn't change. You're going to refer with the keyword. Now, how to refer with the keywords? Now, I'll show you. See, if your keywords are proper, 1 to 7 is a piece of cake. See, how heritability acts as a propagator of osteogenesis imperfecta. So, where are they talking about genes and all those things? B, isn't it? From one parent to another. So, that is where heritability, hereditary. See, understood? How are detention of OI interconnection? So, sorry, dentition. Okay, how are dentition? Dentition means the link or between teeth. Dentition with OI interconnector. So, where are they talking about? Definitely in D, isn't it? See, they are saying about oral and dental care. This is how it is interrelated. Good enough. The least concern, that means the least possibility, minimal, and usual form of OI. So definitely form should be there in A, isn't it? I'm not saying which one is it. Do we need? Not needed. This is why you're going to save time. Okay, count of individuals. Count means where? Should be in the study. Okay, ineligible. Ineligible means not. So where are they talking about? They're saying 3, no applicable for treatment. That's it. So this is how you should save time. Who oversees a child's treatment in bone fracture scenario? So somebody should be looking into. So it should be a health professional, isn't it? So let's say, who is there? If your child breaks a bone, an orthopedic specialist can treat, and treatment includes. So who is going to do that? D. That's how you link it. Understood? Right. Therapeutic regime predominant among the subjects. So subjects means very straight, isn't it? You go to C. See, therapeutic subjects means people who are there in the group. That's it. What is the alternative term? So term is mentioned in A, isn't it? Why? It is there in the very first sentence. It says brittle bone, and this is one of our keywords. This is how keywords. Next set. So the next set are called short answer question, which starts from 8 to 14, where the instruction says it can be a word, short phrase, words, numbers, or both. Okay. Strategy doesn't change. Underlining keyword. In the realm of pediatric OI, what constitute the customary medical intervention? So something which is an usual medical intervention in children done. So where? Treatment. Rodding surgery is common treatment for children. So the answer is rodding surgery. RODDING. SURGERY. Question 9. Among the subjects, so go to C. Study with AI with the proportion fell within the pediatric age bracket. So where are they talking about this pediatric age bracket? Which one? So pediatric 27. Understood? Right. Which therapeutic strategy advocates participation aimed at strengthening, enhancing adaptability and overall mobility? So something again to enhance. D, treatment, isn't it? So which one? Physical therapy. PT, increase strength, flexibility, range of motion. So either way, physical therapy, or because the abbreviation is there, the safest is type the abbreviation. Why abbreviation? Because it saves time. Clear? Right. What protein experiences inadequate production resulting from gene mutation leading to weakening of the bone? So something which is going to affect. So where are they talking about all these weakening, all the? This should be definitely in B, isn't it? Babies with AI has a problem with collagen, then collagen is more foundly. Collagen helps to keep the bone. As a result of gene mutation, one of our keys, the body does not make enough of collagen. COLLAGEN is the answer. Which variant of OI is characterized by the absence of bone deformities? So variant means type. So bone deformity, where are they talking about? Which one? So it does not cause any bone deformity. Which one? Type 1. So should we write type 1? Is the question mentioning or asking? No. So the answer can be type 1 or 1. 𝐻𝐿 scored 7, absolutely good enough, excellent. Kavita 5, very good, very good. Now question 13. The discernible, the most highlighted kind of discoloration noticed in the eye for patient with OI. So something which is noticed. What is that color or something? Why discoloration? So some color is noticed. Which is the color is the question. So blue sclerosia, bluish color of the whites in the eye. So what is the color? Notice bluish. BLUISH. So what critical process poses challenges for children with type 2 OI after leading to the premature mortality? So something that they are going to cause, or what are the reasons? So where are they talking about all these reasons? See, now this is a bit, I don't know whether you have all got the answer. What do you think can be the answer? Any idea what is the answer? Yes? The answer is, see, mildest and mildest, most common is there. Okay? It's form of, see now, would you say what process? So, process is not breathe. Process is breathing. Okay? So, the next one, type 2 often can't breathe. So, and die young. So, that is where the answer is. So, the answer is breathing. Okay, because the question, see the question properly. What critical process? Breathe is not the process. Breathing is the process. Okay, so breathing is the answer. Clear? I also was confused on the aspect when that. So there are few times where these kind of changes should be. Breathe is there, can't breathe. So breathing is the process. Yeah. So 15 to 20, these are called fill in the blanks. I'm not saying that you won't get an answer for breathe and all, but if it doesn't sync or if they don't give on the day of exam, then your answer is quite challenging. So breathe is not breathing. Okay. Here, the short answer question, same instruction. Word, short phrase, words, numbers, both. So due to the susceptibility of tooth tissues like color changes, decay in OI, regular dental checkups are crucial. Why? Now, what are the problems? Due to the susceptibility of tooth issues like color changes. So color changes, where are they talking about? Where are they saying about the color changes? Definitely in D. So OI can lead to color changes is there, decay is there, tooth is also mentioned. So what is the only thing which is missing? Chipping. CHIPPING. In the case of type 3, so type 3 go to A. Neonates means children, for frequently manifest fractures at birth, frequently culminating in substantial. So what are they saying about the thing? So what are they saying? They're saying about that, see, babies often broke bones and often leads to severe physical disabilities. See, Jilmi, 15th is not tooth chipping. Tooth is already there in the question. So chipping is the answer. So the answer to question number 16 is physical disabilities. PHYSICAL And so definitely a vowel sounded word next. May elect orthotic apparatus to fortify fractured bones during the reparative phase or reparative phase following surgical interventions. So who does that? Who does that? Tell me. Who does that? An orthopedic specialist, isn't it? If you or your children break a bone, an orthopedic specialist, or if you have written both specialists, both are okay. But see, but bone and bone, will it come? No. So the only answer will be an orthopedic specialist. You have to be cautious with this. Understood? Yes? Right. Next. The question is, what is the next question? The next question says 18. Post to the dropping out of 2 patients, okay, from the monthly intravenous ALN. So now see, you have to be very cautious with the question. So after, that is where I said post, 2 patients discontinued monthly intravenous ALN, the remaining received same treatment for. So 2 patients discontinued. So the remaining, so where are they saying? So 2 patients dropped out. Remaining is there. Intravenous ALN is there. So intravenous for 12 months. 12 months is the answer. 12 months. Excellent. Now for the penultimate question. In the usual course, children identified type 4 tend to undergo inaugural bone fracture prior to entering. So I know the word which I remember because I've underlined it as puberty, isn't it? So here, puberty. Puberty, puberty. Now the ultimate question. The synthesis of dash in infants diagnosed with OI becomes a challenge due to inadequacy of type 1 collagen production. So synthesis of what? So definitely in B. So baby is born with OI having problem with connective tissue due to the lack of collagen. So collagen and all those things are only mentioned. So the 2-word answer is connective tissues. CONNECTIVETISSUE, tissue. So I have fired my 20. Now it is high time that you start firing your doubts, or if you have any, right. Very good, very good. Gia is the first, oh sorry, Shiny is the first one to say 17 out of 20. Good enough, Gia. Maldives 16, good enough, keep it up. Good. So I have 2 people who have said the total scores. If you have any doubts, please be kind enough to let me know so that I can clarify your doubts. Any doubts? Nimisha, 17, excellent, good enough, keep it up. Anything else? Anybody else want to tell me what are the scores? 𝐻𝐿 16, good enough. Type 1 collagen, no. 11th answer, you are not supposed to write type 1, isn't it? Why? Because the question, what are the question keywords? You have to be very careful with the question. What protein is the question? Type 1 is not a protein. Collagen is the answer. Yeah? Jia, thank you. Nice explanation. Pleasure. Asha 17, Bibin 16, Anita 15. Very, very good. Keep it up. Any other doubts? I don't see anyone asking any more doubts. That means you're all absolutely lovely students. Until and unless I meet you all tomorrow. Adios from me. God bless you.